Okay, so let this sink in for just a moment. Our Prime Minister Keir Starmer has been having a devastating breakdown as his secrets haunt him, as his complicated marriage crumbles. But today he's decided to make his mental health struggles public. And he's done that at a time when his authority has been smashed forever, following a mortifying post-midnight U-turn on welfare reform, the fourth major 180 in a matter of weeks. Now, not surprisingly, it's these Ukrainian Grindr firebombers playing on his mind the most. He says the trauma over that incident is why he made his famous Island of Strangers speech, which he claims he now deeply regrets. So that man is a mess. He's actually just a husk of a human being because he believes nothing. He will say anything that is put on his auto cue by his advisors. And our failing United Kingdom desperately deserves and needs better. The Prime Minister, who had arrived back from a 3-day trip to Ukraine the night before, was due to unveil the government's new immigration policy that morning. It's fair to say I wasn't in the best state to make a big speech, he says. I was really worried. I almost said I won't do the bloody press conference. Vic was really shaken up, as in truth was I. It was just a case of reading the words out and getting through it somehow. The Prime Minister's words included a long section on the importance of having fair rules that give shape to our values and hold diverse nations such as Britain together. But then he went on to warn that without such rules, we risk becoming an island of strangers. To many ears, that sounded a lot like Enoch Powell's infamous River of Blood speech half a century earlier when he said Britain's white population would be strangers in their own country. The left denounced his speech as shameful and warned Starmer was just dancing to the populist Reform UK Party's tune. Starmer insists that none of that is true. The speech was simply a mistake. I wouldn't have used those words if I had known they were or even would be interpreted as an echo of Powell, he says. I had no idea, and my speechwriters didn't either. What you've seen there is Starmer has washed his hands of that speech. Not my fault, Gov. I had the Grindr firebombers. I was breaking down over that, and I just read what was on the auto cue in front of me. I repeat, a husk of a man, a failed prime minister. Someone else is pulling this dude's strings. Anyway, Tom Baldwin goes on, emphasizing he is not using the firebomb attack as an excuse and doesn't blame his advisors or anyone else except himself for these mistakes. Starmer says he should have read through the speech properly and held it up to the light a bit more. Yes, you should have, you incompetent fool. You don't go and read a very important speech like that not knowing the words. It's nuts.